What's up, guys? Welcome to the Magic Hour Outdoors podcast, episode 1, new start. We got Matt here. We got our buddy Adam.
What's up?
So, I guess let's just start off with the doe tags. Today's June 26th here in Pennsylvania. We started no more pink envelopes. Doing it in person and online.
I have a great story.
They opened them at 8.
Very hectic day, that's
Yeah,
for sure. For
they opened
licenses.
license sales at 8 a.m. I got to the local Walmart at 7:45. The site crashed at 9:30.
I don't know. On my phone it never actually crashed.
I think the the system crashed at around 9:30, and then
Oh yeah.
I walked out of Walmart with my licenses at 11:30, so I was there for like 4 hours.
One thing I actually heard though that was happening. My dad told me about it. People were buying the doe tags, but the doe tags weren't printing out, so they never got ear tags. So now, like, Walmart and, like, other stores are having to, like, contact the game commission and, like, getting, like, what do we do? Because, I mean, they could always print more out, but, like, you only have a limited number, so you're selling doe tags that are already sold.
Yeah.
So somebody actually had called back. They wanted a doe tag for a certain WMU. I don't know which one it is. And the computer at Walmart said, like, hey, you don't have any. So he picked the second one. And when he got out, he called the game commission, and they're like, "Oh, we still have like 33,000 of them." So, but like Walmart's computers were messed up, and you couldn't get them.
Yeah, I guess all the systems are crashing because so much stuff's going on at once.
Yeah,
because I got on at like 8:30ish.
Yeah.
And I was 48,692 in line. I remember
I
that because
got on at like 8:15.
That's what I was gonna say.
I remember
It was like
because I was
8:30 and it was like 40,000.
Yeah, I remember because I was staring at it all day.
And then halfway through the day, I was on the wait list, and then it said you could leave the page or close it.
Yeah, it
and
said
I
you can close this page. I was losing your
or
spot.
something happened, and I lost my spot. And then I loaded back up, and it was 100-some thousand. And I was like,
yeah, it was like 109 or something.
Well, yeah,
like,
but here's
there's so many rounds though. I'm gonna go another day.
Well, yeah. Luckily, Pennsylvania's given us 4 different rounds. Today was obviously the first. But what happened for me was I was on it all day. Just was closing it, keep checking it.
Online.
Yeah. Finally, about like 6 o'clock-ish, I'd say, about when I was texting you boys. It was like 100 people left. I'm like, all right, whatever. Refreshed it. It was like 59. I'm like, it's going quick.
It's going quick.
Refresh it again, 13. Refresh it again, you're up. All right. So I'm going to go put in my social security number.
What is that?
Not saying. It wouldn't work. So then I did, all right, driver's license. Asked for the last 4 of my social. Not telling you. It didn't work again. So then it was saying create an account. Went to your create account. It asked me, have you purchased hunting or fishing license in the state of Pennsylvania? Yeah, obviously. So then it redirected me back to the menu to type the shit in. So I kept typing it in. It kept saying you don't have an account and this won't work. So I was struggling because my phone was at 5% by the time I was done. Like I was sweating bullets.
So you hear all these problems everybody's having, but like the real question is like, what's the better solution?
Oh, they're going back to pink slips next year. 100%.
Is it just mail-in slips like it used to be?
I think they should, but I don't think they will, because I think they're like, this is the new system.
They like watching the cluster happen.
We're getting paid to do this. So the pink envelopes, were they a pain in the butt? Yeah, they were a pain in the ass. I'll admit, they suck. But did it beat waiting in line for 4 hours to get your doe tags? Yeah, you filled it out, you put it in the mailbox. A week later, you were sent a doe tag.
That's what they hoped for with online, but the online stuff can only take so much, and now everything's backed up. They're trying to catch everything up for so long now.
The problem is that the system went down. The system, like, we would have been out there in like an hour and a half waiting in that line, because it takes a while to print them. I mean, that's fine. Like, nothing you can do about that.
Oh, I'm going up to Walmart by Cassie's in Allentown because ain't no one up there getting damn doe tags.
Yeah, make sure they know how to print them.
Make sure it's 5C too, because up there is like.
You can get them printed for anywhere.
Yeah, but on the doe tag itself, it says which one it is. So you have to ask you where do you want it out of.
Yeah.
Watch what I'm saying, because if it's not out of that state, if it's not out of 5C, and I shoot a doe in 5C, I don't care.
Well, it is, but you just got to tell them what WMU you want. I got one for the mountains. I got one for Treezyn.
Yeah, but it's in Allentown. They're not gonna.
Yeah, you just got to tell them.
Sullivan.
Yeah, and there's a check sheet now that you can check off everything you can buy. So like.
Oh, they hand you a check sheet, then you hand it back.
First thing in the morning, before 8 o'clock. So I held it till 11:30. When I handed it to the girl at Walmart, but I felt kind of bad because everybody was waiting in this line and they were just like getting hunt licenses and doe tags. A bunch of the older guys were just getting doe tags. They had like the lifetime membership.
Yeah.
And I was there and I bought like everything and I was like, thanks. And she got to the end and I think she missed something right as so she had to go back and it cleared the cart. So she had to put everything back in.
And everybody just hated you from there on out.
Hey man, I got my tags.
What tags did you get?
I got like everything.
Yeah, pretty much everything.
Did you see his story?
Yeah, I saw that, but like
So
I didn't really care enough to. I didn't care enough to really look.
I got a general license, obviously. I have a doe permit. I have, archery, muzzleloader, migratory bird, duck stamp, bobcat, fur bearers, bear tag.
I think he's got enough.
And a bunch of them come with ear tags, so that's why the thing's so long.
That's right.
When they printed them out, everybody at Walmart, including the girl that was printing them out, just started looking at me like, "What the hell?" And I was like,
Buddy's gonna have to buy a wallet just for all his licenses. That's gonna be.
You're getting your license.
It's like this thick, and then I have to put my rattlesnake permit on top of that. Speaking of that, boys, we're going rattlesnake hunting.
Yeah.
We need to order stuff.
I'm going. Did I tell you I'm going?
Okay, well we need to.
What are the dates?
So not to be like downer or whatever, but so if we don't even see one, we're buying all this not for nothing, but
I'm not really going up for rattlesnake.
Maybe one of us has all the gear, the leg things, and then like if we see one, and one of us will go in there and deal with the snake and catch it.
Yeah.
But we don't have, so we don't have to all.
I get that.
But
I'm not really
I'd
going
be down.
up for rattlesnake.
I mean, I'm down to go and on a hike and do that and look around because there's other stuff other than that, like other snakes and stuff.
I'm going for the damn brook trout.
Because if anybody else buys a permit, like if you wanted to catch a rattlesnake and buy a permit, if I catch one and I keep it, I can just give you the stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But see,
I might still order tongs and a hook so we can have two people running it.
But
just
see,
in case.
the way I'm looking at that though, let's say you do let's say we're up there first day and you catch one and we find a bunch of them. That night we can just go online and fucking.
I mean,
buy a tag.
You need a carcass permit.
You can buy it online.
But you need the carcass permit.
You need a tag.
I'm telling you, up there, you probably won't have an issue with anything. You're not going to be at somewhere where they're going to go. If we do it on my property, is that even a regulation? Like,
I think so.
Exactly. So,
but
it's on your.
We could just do it on my property and then won't have a problem.
You said there's pipeline up there?
Yeah. Well, so it's technically that's not on.
So does Jamie, but
we could walk up to it, walk through the woods. But.
Yeah, we'll check it out. But. You guys getting Damn.
You guys hear that? It's a little early for mating season.
There's bullfrogs. Yeah. that was my distressed phone call.
You guys getting any new gear for this season?
I'm not sure. I'm I know you're getting the Phase 4.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want the Phase 4 or the V3X.
If you're not, hear me out. If you're not going to use the stabilizer, just get the V3X.
I don't like the stabilizer. The stabilizer's garbage from when I held it.
Then just get the V3X because it's the same thing except for the limbs and the stabilizer. So it's literally it's a couple $100 shoots.
It's literally a piece of plastic that they charge you $300 for. That strips out within the first 3 years.
Because you're moving it all the time. But if you set it in there, it's not going to go out.
Yeah, but the bolt that holds it in is wearing.
Because
it's stuck.
It's at a pro shop and they keep moving it. Once you have it where you want it and you set it.
Yeah, but over time the vibration is gonna wear out the bolt. All it's doing is grinding, and it's just holding it in there at friction. I'm debunking Matthews right
I think it's gonna be fine. I think, believe it or not, man.
Wait
until
we're out sick of hunting and call me, Matt, my bow broke. I need help.
Not because I have zebra strings.
Yeah, because you're gonna. Please tell me you're switching the damn strings. You're not. Buddy gonna blow up his bow.
Nope. I'm gonna run them for this year and I'm gonna replace them next year.
When I buy mine.
Strings? Huh? Is these old strings? Or?
No, Matthew's strings just suck.
See, I've heard that they're fine. I've heard like they just have peak
for light use.
Just wax them up and just hope they're good.
It's not that. It's the way they're braided. Yeah, the braided is just terrible.
I mean, I would shoot the thing before you change the freaking...
Well, it's not necessarily Matthews. Any zebra strings suck.
Well, I mean, it sounds like anything like you buy like a fishing rod and the reel sucks, but the rod's good. Like you get one good thing, and then you gotta replace the other.
I get that, but they're kind of slacking on the. In my knowledge, the most important thing, the thing that actually makes the bow work, is the strings.
And I agree with you on that, but
I would shoot it and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then change them. But I'm not gonna throw out a new string if it's perfectly fine when I get it.
Well, you don't throw it out. What I'm doing,
change it off.
I'm gonna keep it as spare. When I buy mine, I'm literally just gonna have I'm gonna customize it how I want the strings. That way, when I bring it to the bow shop, I can be like, I want those strings, but different strings.
Are you getting the SAS? Keep Alive? Or stay afield system? That's that thing that you hook on you take your poundage down, and you hook the strings on your cams. You pull back a little bit, and you can hook them on your cams, and when you let go, you can take your strings and your cables off to work on them.
I have seen that. Yeah, I don't know if I would trust myself with that. I'd break something. I'm not.
Or your fingers would be gone.
Yeah, fingers get stuck.
He would hold his finger between the cam and the string.
I just do the screwdriver method.
What's this button do?
I just do the screwdriver method. Just stick a screwdriver in there. It keeps your limbs compressed. You can just pull your string right off.
Yes, you're right.
Or just take it somewhere.
Yeah. Well, the point is, like, if you're in like the field.
You're in the field.
Yeah. Well, that's what the point of the tool is, right? Just use
that's the point of the tool.
Like
screwdriver works.
If I had a problem, like if I had my bow now and I had a problem with it, I would just take it to Weaknet.
Yeah, but when we're down in Maryland for
that's not gonna be
Sika.
But yeah, but Adam, you getting any new gear for the year?
Well, honestly, you guys know me. I'm more of a fisherman, so
yeah.
But
I do have an update about that then too.
Honestly, no. I'm not planning on getting anything new, but
because you just bought a new rod.
For hunting, like I'm more into small game than anything.
Yeah.
I did get a new shotgun. I got the Winchester. What's it?
The SX4.
What is it?
SX4.
Yes, that's what I have.
Yeah.
Is it semi?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's got the camo pattern on it.
Yeah, I have the SXP. I have the pump version. Yeah, it's pretty.
See, I want to get I like this, but I still want to get my Benelli Super Black Eagle 3.
Benellis are nice.
Dude, I've held that gun.
Some money for that.
I've held that gun so many times, and like I love it.
How much do they get one of those for?
Like $1,500.
Yeah, I'm not spending $1,500 on a gun.
You're spending $17 on a bare bow.
The SX4.
Well, yeah, I'm spending $20.
I think it was $12.
Yeah, but not for a gun, not for a shotgun. That's the most versatile gun you can buy.
No, I have like 4 shotguns, and I like archery hunting more.
Okay, I like archery hunting.
I honestly don't like rifle season. There's too many people.
Oh, rifle season.
You're dressed up like the Great Pumpkin.
Yeah.
You're walking around. All the parking lots.
You're like rifle season at my house.
It's
my
full of
mountain
people
house.
who don't know how to hunt because they're like, I'm shooting deer at 300 yards. I'm like, okay, you don't know how to hunt. Just say it. It's okay. You rifle hunt. You don't know how to hunt. It's all right.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Archery hunting is superior.
I agree with that.
And archery hunters are better than fly fishermen.
Yeah, that's a great.
I'm offended by that one.
So regular fishermen.
It was directed
regular
at
fishermen are also bad.
No, regular. I outfish regular fishermen.
I
outfish regular
Here's
fishermen.
Here's how I rank it. I would rank it archery hunters, bait caster fishermen.
I'm one of those.
Spinning rod fishermen.
I hate spinning rods.
Rifle hunters, and then we have fly fishermen down here, and in between them is people who ride their bicycle on the street.
With their training wheels on.
With the training wheels and their little spandex outfits.
And the little cart buggy for their children.
Yes, they are better than fly fishermen. They are more outdoorsmen than fly fishermen.
I don't understand what's so bad.
I can agree with that. I can get behind.
I don't understand what's so bad about fly fishing. What do you got? What vendetta do you guys have against fly fishing?
Well, you guys are like, it's because it's harder. I don't want it to be hard. I want to go out and catch my limit.
I feel like it's like an 80-year-old like fishing technique.
See,
like,
the way I look at it,
800-year-old man out there.
The way I look at it,
you're fishing on the river for all his life.
Well, you're more in touch with the river fly fishing.
Standing in the middle
of
those mother truckers.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Their waders.
You don't have to.
Their rod out and just drifting.
And we catch more fish than you.
We catch really fishing.
It is. We catch more fish than you. That's what it is. Yes. I can catch a 27-inch brown that you've never even knew was in the creek.
Matt.
What's up?
Then show me the picture.
Let's see it.
I didn't catch it.
Exactly.
Because
I mean, I call it pretty
there
good
is
one.
no
Watch
27-inch brown trout in the Manitawny in existence.
Matt, I will take my shotgun and I will find the same fish. And you'll be like, I spent $1,200 on this gator. And I'll be like, I spent $300.
Joke's on you. Cassie bought me my damn fly rod. I didn't spend shit.
$3 for this fucking...
I'll bring my bow and just whack them right in the water.
Yo, we should go bow fishing.
You have a boat?
I'm getting one. That's the next news. After the 4th, we're going to pick up my boat. I'm getting a 12-foot John boat fully decked out.
The plastic one?
No. No, it's a low.
The Sun Dolphin?
Yeah. No, it's a low. It already has casting deck on the back and on the front. And it's
shooting deck?
Yeah, it's coming with
bow fishing. I'd get into that.
That's what I'm saying.
Fish.
But it's coming
maybe
with.
I'll use because you have a bear
Bow
apprentice,
fish
right?
at Green Lane.
Green Creek
No,
Lane, folks.
You and me have the same bow. You have that bear apprentice too. I have the same one. That's my old bow.
I'm gonna use my bow tech.
I need to get it restrung. I might
get a bow fishing setup.
Yeah, I'm gonna use because I'm not selling my bow tech. So I'm gonna make my bow tech my.
That would be fun. Let's go bow fishing.
We can go to Onalani. People go both. You can't
Yeah, bro.
use a boat.
You want to be on a boat.
And my boat has LEDs, so like at night the whole floor lights up.
You have LEDs in your boat.
Bro, this kid like completely cost. It's coming with a trolling motor, a gas motor, a fish finder, LED lights, a trailer, a whole like storage system with it, made out of like PVC that the tarp goes over, so the water don't sag. It completely goes off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was for a duck blind. I was very.
Yeah, he got excited. He's like duck blind.
I do want to go duck hunting.
I mean, we could make it a duck blind.
And
Thoughts? That's what the
could-
swamp donkey's for, though. We can't take the swamp donkey's
But
purpose.
the problem is the swamp donkey doesn't float.
well,
So
it's technically if you're duck hunting, you're not in that deep of water anyway.
Well, I
so
don't
you
wanna-
should go
hear
shallow.
me out. I would rather not push a boat. So
Well,
all we gotta do is
see-
get bigger PVC, like taller PVC pipe for your boat, a little bit, and if we made the one side flip up, then we could sit in the boat comfortably, get us where we needed to, and then set the
Well,
deep
but see,
out,
the perk
flip
with
the top over, and then we could wait. Boom, boom, boom.
But see, the perk with the swamp donkey is that once you find a really good spot, that's the blind stationary. It stays there, so people know that's your spot. You know, like you ain't leaving at the end of the day.
Yeah,
You can just leave it there.
Swamp donkey's got the console.
Just cut it out. Sawzall, gone. You know, you don't need that.
Just cut the console out.
If the boat's stationary, you don't need. Damn, move wrong. If the boat's stationary, you don't need
Barking
it.
spiders.
The elusive, musky, golden
Yeah,
smallmouth trout.
I'm getting a new bow. I traded the PSE in on a Phase 4. I got a new saddle.
How much did you get for your PSE?
I don't
Like
remember.
$50, I
No,
guarantee.
it was like 150.
Yeah, they don't. Weak neck. No archery shop
No,
gives you anything good for a used bow because
well,
they're
I
not
tried-
going to make money off of
I
it. No one
tried
wants a
selling
used
it,
bow.
but nobody would buy it, and you can't list it on Facebook because it's a weapon.
Yes.
but-
Well, even though I see them all the
I
time.
see them all the time. I got a trophy line saddle kit that I tried out, and it was pretty sweet. So you gotta get yours set up so we can go out together.
Yeah. So he spent like $900. I spent $250. So it's gonna be like a cheap versus expensive challenge.
I mean, the thing is, when I'm up in the tree and you're like, I'm falling out of the tree, I'd be like,
I mean, no.
if yours works, like, I'm not.
If it
dissing you.
works,
Like,
it
if
works.
It works. I don't.
It
know.
was like more the beginner set. It
I
wasn't
just
like.
think like, to me, if I'm trusting my life, being 20 feet up in a tree, to some fucking string.
You said the word.
I know. I don't care, but it's some string, man.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna. I want to pay the extra money, make sure it works. So I don't know. I just spent the money on it, but
See, I get that. I do. But
it's like a tree stand. Like, would you take a rusty one out of somebody's backyard and just put some bolts in it and spray paint it? And put it
well,
in
you
there?
just
Who
did
the
that.
fuck-
Yeah,
I'm doing
you
that.
did that. Yeah. No,
but-
but like the reason I didn't
Do
go
that, man.
all out is because I'm terrified of heights.
Yeah, me too.
I already don't like tree stands as is, but I managed to suck it up. But the second it's windy, I'm down. But I didn't want to spend like $900 in one
And then
and
not
like
like it.
and then not like it, and then I'm out $900. This I'm just out
Hear
$250.
me
I
out.
make that in like 3 hours.
So
Yeah.
hear me out. You're gonna hate it at the beginning. You're gonna hate getting up the tree for the first time, and you're gonna hate getting from the sticks to the platform.
See, this is how this kid.
And you also need. I don't know how many carabiners do you have.
Oh, I haven't even opened it yet. I've opened it and looked at like I've looked at like the,
I need
the
another one
stand.
because. So I have one. Like I'm missing one. So when I get up there, I need to unhook myself from the tree completely before I can hook back in. Whereas I want to have another one so I can always be.
Just go to Dick's and buy one of the for your harness. One of the straps for your harness. But
I'll probably I was gonna take it off my other harness. But
this is my thing with him though.
Because I know
because you can't leave him up there. He wants to set all this stuff up in the dark.
Well, yeah, that's how saddle hunting works. It's not that hard, man.
But see what I'm gonna do though, if we're gonna be there for
15 minutes to take it up, first time.
We're gonna be there for a week. So what I'm thinking of doing is just once I get everything up, once I get down for the day, just take the bottom stick off and keep everything else up on the tree.
You can't. It's on, and don't do it on Blackwater. Blackwater's federal. Like, and we need to.
Just don't tag your stand.
We need to go.
That's the way I look at it.
July 21st. You and me need to apply for Blackwater permits. Like we need to apply for Blackwater permits. And then.
What if I don't?
Then you can't hunt. Blackwater is the place you want to be.
Oh, okay.
But we need to apply for the permits to hunt there. And then August 1st, we got to buy our out-of-state tags. Okay. All we got to buy is just a general hunting license.
Are we getting whitetail tags too?
They come with it.
Sweet. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if doe tags come with it.
I'm gonna be pissed if I smoke a whitetail and not a Sitka, because I can just do that at home, and then I spent all this money to go down there and just shoot damn whitetail.
Maryland, there's giants.
Oh, let me tell you, if Big Daddy Booter comes out, I'm gonna be up in the tree stand like not able to.
Oh yeah, if it's a nice whitetail, I'll shoot it.
When are we going down to scout though?
I don't know.
Because
we had
I'm selling my kayaks, so I ain't gonna have a kayak no more.
Well, no, if it's just
So I'm gonna need your kayak.
Well, that was the plan anyway. But if Hunter comes with, then we're gonna need
Swamp Donkey.
No. Hunter has one.
Oh, sweet. All right.
I don't think I can fit 4 in there though. I think I can only fit 3.
Well, why would we need 4?
I don't know. I didn't know if you want to go with.
Are you going with the scout? I don't really see the point. I don't really see the point of Adam or Hunter going because they ain't.
I already invited because the original plan is you didn't want to go scouting, so I invited Hunter, and Hunter was gonna go.
Yeah.
So
is Hunter hunting with us the first weekend and the last weekend?
I don't know if Hunter's coming. Because if he is,
Adam, you know, if you can't take off the full week, you want to come with us on the first?
Yeah, the problem is we already
can't
booked the
take off
campsite.
the full week.
Oh yeah, we already did buy the campsite.
You'd have to get a campsite somewhere.
Yeah.
Because we already booked ours.
I can't take.
Well, no, if you want to come down for the weekend, because there's a weekend we're in there.
Maybe.
Because we're going down Sunday, and then we're going to be there Saturday, Sunday, then that final weekend. No?
You'd have to give
we're going down on a Wednesday.
You'd have to give me all the details.
Right. Yeah, so we're going down, let me see. We're going down October 12th to the 18th. So it is a week. It's a Thursday to a Wednesday. But the weekend, the 13th, 14th, and 15th, I didn't know if you wanted to come down, hunt with us for that weekend.
Possibly.
But
I'm not sure.
I mean, we're not gonna be hunting.
I haven't shot my bow in so long. I don't even have a bow. That bow might not even fit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I need to order. I need to order my bow soon so I can shoot it and get used to it.
Yeah, you're getting your crossbow too.
I'm keeping my crossbow.
I still have it. But,
so I was gonna say,
I'm trading mine in.
Use your crossbow.
I want to get a Barnett. I don't like my Wicked Ridge. Yeah. It's not flatline shooting at all. It has such an arc to it, which isn't good at all. I mean, because it's harder for a deer to duck an arrow that's coming straight at him than one that's
diving in. But
even it has.
You guys ever have anything duck your arrow?
I had, my buck, but I got him. I hit him in the spine, but he ducked it. But yeah.
You ever had one duck?
I haven't had one duck, but I've.
He was at.
Whizzed one over.
Well, that's what crazy. He was
I
at.
Ducked, but I've missed.
He was at 23 yards, and he still managed to duck the arrow.
That's why I want my Matthews to be shooting fast. I don't want to.
Yeah. My thing's shooting like 300
and your bow isn't slow. I'm not calling your bow slow.
Yeah, no.
Well, here's the debate. Do you aim low? Because if you aim low and they don't duck, you hit them low.
Well, because this is a theory, and I've talked to numerous hunters about
Especially if you're aiming at the heart and you're in that little armpit section. Because if they duck, you're hitting shoulder.
See, but I've talked to numerous hunters about this, and we all agree. There is a limit. Anything within 20, they're not ducking. Anything outside of 40, they're not ducking. Yeah. It's the in between. It's that 21 to 29 to 39 range. They're going to duck your arrow. They're going to duck because they're going to hear.
Like anything far, I would aim a little low.
Past 40, I wouldn't, because they're going to hear the initial. They're gonna tense up. They're going to duck a little bit, but come back up, and that's what it's going to hit.
I'm going to try to shoot at 50. I don't know if I'm going to shoot deer at 50.
I'm gonna get used to that at 70 because I want to go public land, Colorado, elk hunting.
Sika is far.
I'd go elk hunting.
I'd go elk hunting with you. When we go next year?
Next year, my
that's something I gotta save for, but yeah.
Oh yeah, where are we going next year? Because I want to do a.
We should go Montana or Colorado.
Oh, we should be putting tags
Wyoming.
I want to go to Colorado during
Colorado. Big three.
Or New Mexico.
New Mexico, I heard, is good.
New Mexico.
It's a lot different
but
terrain.
You're never getting a tag there.
Dude, the bush terrain there is crazy.
Canada. We're going to Canada, boys. We're gonna go hunt some.
I think we go to Wyoming or Colorado.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. If you guys want to
or
do
Montana.
That, if you guys want to do that, we should save up because.
Yeah,
if
that's
we
a lot.
If we go to the outdoor show, they have show pricing. The one in Harrisburg, the NRA one, big one.
That's right. It's discounted.
But you have to buy it there. You have to you don't have to pay everything, but you have to put a down payment on it.
Is that to go with a guide or is that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I want to do.
See, I just wanted us four goobers, just public land, just go.
And that's why I don't want to go without a guide because you don't know where.
Then we're gonna spend so much money to go out there, you won't have the greatest chance of getting one.
That's what I'm saying. And see, honestly, I'd rather go.
Well, that's why you just watch where guides go, and then just once they drop the subtle hint of where they are, you go, "Hey, I know where you are."
I'm following you.
Yeah.
Yeah, except you're in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Oh, how about this? We find a guide lodge. We camp out in their driveway and then follow them in the morning to where they go, and then just stay
be cool doing the horseback thing.
I want to go to Montana and do the horseback cougar hunts.
Yeah.
I've heard
Except
rumors,
I saw one where a cougar attacked the horse.
I've heard rumors of cougars up in my mountain house.
Yeah, we were just talking
I'll
about that
smoke one. Give me my fly rod. I'll catch him.
Whenever you ask the game commission, do we have mountain lions here? No, never.
We got coyote.
They keep it as.
So if you see coyote, freaking.
I'm bringing this up.
Why don't we go out one of these nights and just go predator hunting? It's open all year.
Yeah, but where?
Who knows? Just find public land
and you gotta have.
NVs.
We gotta have that call, like one of those calls, a box call.
I
have one predator one.
Not one of the box ones. I got the mouth squeaker.
Yeah, you guys.
It's good to have one of those ones that sits out.
No, yeah, that's what you really need.
Just go to farms and be like, "Do you have problems?"
It would be good to have some kind of thermal sight, but
yeah.
They
sell them.
You just get.
You could get lucky and shine the freaking light on them, and then.
Yeah,
maybe it'll be okay.
Yeah, but we know how much shining them lights they fucking dip, dude.
And we know how accurate I am.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Matt can't.
It's gonna be like a lot of other stuff we're gonna have to buy.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna.
Well, that's why
it would be fun though.
Well, that's why me and John, we're cowboys.
We could go coon hunting.
We're cowboys. We're just gonna go out there. We're just gonna and wrangle those suckers.
What could we do? We could go. What could we?
Hunter is taking me.
I don't think anything's open right now, is it?
Just crows and yotes.
You want to go?
Squirrel even open?
Nah, squirrel ain't open for a little bit. Yeah, that's
open until September.
That's before deer season.
Squirrel's always open.
But
dude, groundhog's always open.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
We can go groundhog hunting. I've been seeing a lot of those.
When raccoon opens,
I'm just saying we could shoot like a red or a black squirrel up there. They're pretty cool.
When raccoon opens up, Hunter's taking me. One of them dogs is gun shy, but one of them ain't.
I think
we're going to his house.
What's the fat one? Oh wait, they're both fat.
They're both fat.
Never mind.
It's either May or Belly's gun shy.
I think
but
Belly.
whichever one isn't, we're taking them up in the woods. We're gonna try to tree a couple coons with her. And then I got that coon call, so they look down at you, so you can pop them.
Yeah, that's something we could do because you just get the dog on them and then you just shine the light on them.
Does Pino tree them?
Pino's just gun shy.
Pino's just Pino.
Man.
He's a wimp. He's a rescue though, so that's why.
I can grab Nesty. Cassie's dog.
I mean, I'm sure Sully would do it too, but we don't want him being like on raccoons and stuff.
While we're pheasant hunting.
Yeah.
We already know how that goes.
That's another thing. Pheasant hunt.
Yeah.
That's gonna be
I don't care. I'm ready for dove season.
I'm ready for small game.
I'm itching.
We can literally shoot doves while we're pheasant hunting. If one flies over, it's open.
Yeah. Oh. I know me. That's what me.
Dude,
you probably blow it away because you usually use a heavier shot.
Yeah.
You'll probably just.
Well, that's like when me, Big Mike, and Hunter were hunting for when I shot that rabbit like 4 times.
Blew it up.
Yeah. When I blew that rabbit to pieces.
4 times? You have your plug out?
Missing.
See, but everyone
everyone.
Okay, but everyone keeps forgetting. Hunter shot just as many times as I did. So we don't know who hit it. But Hunter is protecting his ass and saying that he didn't shoot. Even though Hunter shot the first 2, and then I shot 2,
I think Hunter hit it and was like, cool. it's just gonna run in that bush and die. And then Matt just boom, 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 reload. Boom,
Well, no,
boom.
because Hunter said he's in the bush, get him. So let her eat. Obviously, let her eat.
Kratzer just lets it.
Well, no, what really did it in?
M16 out.
Well, no, what really did it in is it was on the ground, it was dying. And then I looked at Hunter and he said, do you want my knife? And I said, nah, I got this. It was probably about me to Adam away. I just stuck my 12 gauge and went, boom! And the thing shot 3 feet back, and I think that's what did it. Not the initial 3 shots.
Missing a pheasant point blank range.
I missed that because
How'd that
no one told me to aim at the ring. I've my whole
Nobody
life
told
bird
you.
hunting. Aim in
What
front,
ring?
aim in front, aim in front.
What
Yeah.
ring are you talking about?
On the neck.
On the neck.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you lead them a little bit, but those are
Those
big
pheasants
birds.
don't fly fast.
Yeah,
By the time, think about
I was
think about
waiting like a
dove.
foot in front of these pheasants
about
all
how
year.
fast
No
it-
one said anything.
Think
They're just
about-
watching me
alright,
miss.
Just think about how fast a dove flies. On top of how small they are, a pheasant's like 3 dove lengths, including the tail. So like, literally, if you led the pheasant, well, literally no. I'm
You don't
trying
have
to
to
think
lead
of a
him,
way
just
to
put it
say
on the neck and
That's what I'm
that's it.
saying. You don't have to lead it at all, basically.
You lead
Yeah,
the
but
body.
you look at goose. Those suckers.
No, yeah, you
move.
do gotta lead it. The neck is probably a good. Yeah.
You gotta
probably
lead a
good
goose
spot.
like a foot in
Because
front
if
of
you
it.
shoot at the body, you're gonna just blow the tail off. And
Yeah.
like I can't count the amount of times I've gotten a pheasant with the tail blown off. Because people, it's like a shooting gallery. Like once you go out there on opening day, one goes up and people start shooting at it and they miss it. It's just a souvenir.
No, but I'm definitely gonna redeem myself this year. I already know.
I went.
Maybe you should try
one time.
medium choke then instead of full.
I had a medium in. I didn't have a full pheasant. I switched it that time. I just normally don't switch. I'm a big full choke guy.
I know you.
I like taking those pokes.
Bro, see, full choke is good for where we dove hunt because you can really shoot way.
Oh
out
yeah, I
there
shot
with
one
it.
at like 60 yards
And
last
you need
year.
that tight spread for them.
I beamed that guy like 60
They're
yards.
so
last year.
fast and they will just switch directions. Like,
What about that? What
Yeah,
about that
crazy.
crow though? That thing was scary. We don't know where that thing went. We heard it. We just
oh
couldn't
yeah,
find
we were
it.
blasting at a crow. The one, or is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, when we were dove hunting, that crow flew over and we
It was
blasted
so
at
high
it.
up.
And
dude.
then it fell, and we were walking through the soybean field, and we heard it crowing,
we couldn't
and we couldn't find it. Like the sucker, like we
The
don't know where he
soybeans were
went.
So
Here's
high,
a
like up to our
skinwalker.
chest.
Yeah, like we couldn't find the like, and he was like flying, and like went down hard, and we thought we saw where he landed, but that sucked. I was waiting for that. Like we're both there, like kicking over bushes with our shotguns, like pointing at the ground. We were getting ready to blast that thing if it was on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
we missed a lot of doves there too, because they'd come in low to the mojos and they'd just be like right in front of you, and you would like.
And not just
as soon as you move,
He's
they just
blowing up
stick
your
off.
mojo this year. I'm calling it.
No, I've already sent a couple rounds past him though.
Yeah, you did the one time that was so close because I was sitting up on a hill and he was sitting down and
Yeah.
down off the hill, like because it kind of goes up.
So from my perspective, I was
So
aiming
he
at the
shot
ground.
at a bird coming down over the hill, but it like shot. So like the shot went like right up across and like over me. It probably wasn't that close, but you could hear it go like like make the noise. And then you
Because-
hear the pellets like
Because
Raining down.
from where the bird was, like let's say, because me and Adam sit like this in the field, like not obviously not facing each other, but we sit
Yeah.
in line with each other.
And
And the dove was about here when I locked onto it, so it was like right here when I shot, and where I was looking, where the dove was and it was in line with a hill.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Adam. Adam was on the other side of the hill. We can only see each other when we stand up. I knew where he was, but I guess from where the hill was and like kind of the angle I was shooting kind of just sent everything upwards.
they love the low fly there too for some reason.
That's the problem. You're
And
gonna
you can't see them until they're right in front of you. And then you move and they're like already halfway
So
gone.
What's
happening?
hap- Yeah, what's happened to me and him so many times because we take turns like watching behind us and in front of us. Like
Yeah,
Because the worst is when they come over the
Yeah.
top.
most of the time we're on the phone. We're like because we don't have walkie talkies. We're on the phone like just to like call out like where they're coming from.
Mhm.
So like I'll look this way, and then look back this way, and look back this way, and then look back again, and one flew over me mid
Don't stand
rotation,
up until you're about to shoot because those fuckers will see you.
Yeah.
and they'll dart. Like they're like right
They're
on.
so close.
They're
so
right
cool.
on top of us
I
when me
see-
and him go.
Yeah.
We've had like group. What's the biggest group we had last year? Like 10 come in.
Nah, maybe like 6 or so.
That it was like 6 of them. We
And
got.
it was like
we
probably
got.
when we least expected it and didn't get one of them. Cause
No, we got 3. We got 3 of them. I shot 2. You got 1.
I remember we got like 4 the one night. I don't know. Maybe we got them all. I don't remember shooting them all at once.
Only,
like that.
Yeah, because they came. Well, no, because what happened was, you said wait till they're close, wait till they're close. I said okay. Well, I didn't mean like I didn't think you meant in the middle because they were like right here. They were like right here on me. Adam's over there, so they were like right here on me, from Adam. So he said they were close enough for me, so I started shooting. And they spread, and he just starts.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
You remember that one? Yeah, because they didn't fly
directly. We
directly.
started shooting. 2 of them spread off. The other 2 went, and then we just got like discombobulated.
Yeah, because
we didn't even. And, I don't know. I don't think we got any.
Because we were
honestly.
They were originally coming in straight, like gonna go right down the pipe right between us. But then they kind of shifted and like looped back around.
Well, I think you saw them and you didn't. You might not have said anything, or they just like appeared and you just didn't have any time to say anything.
Yeah,
and
I
just started shooting, and when you shot, they started scattering. So I like just started blasting.
Yeah.
Well, because the hard part is like because we hunt under power lines.
Yeah, it's like
and
they're up there though.
It's
dude, like,
that's kind of what we use to gauge like how high up they are.
So high.
But it's so deceiving because they'll look so low. And then it'd be ready to shoot, and they'll fly over, and then they're like they're 2 stacks up. So then we're like,
we see a lot of deer there too.
Oh yeah, I have videos, dude. There was one. You weren't there that day, but I went there alone just because I got out of work early. And I heard a noise behind me. There's a doe walking over me, like I swear she's probably like 10, 15 yards from me behind me, and they don't care. They just sit there and look at you. Me and him are shooting, and they don't run. They just sit there.
Yeah, they come out like right in the evening.
Like 4:30, we had him pinned.
Once we leave, they like.
Yeah, 4:30 they're pinned.
Yeah, this year, last year, Dad were up at some game lands up the way, and he was sitting one place. Well, he was like moving this way. I was going up this way, and he knew where I was, and he hit me on the radio. He goes, "Yo, there's a doe coming to you." So I'm like, "All right." And as I say that, I hear it coming to me. So I turn the walkie-talkie off, throw it down. I get my gun up, and I'm waiting, and it must have because I just crested a little hill. If I was on the hill, I would have smoked her. But I just crested the hill, and she went right to my left.
Yeah.
I was so if she would have crested that hill, iced her.
Yeah.
So you say.
Would have laid her down.
Everybody has those moments where you're just that close. And
how about my biggest fail so far in 2023? We're at the range.
We don't even got to talk about that.
Oh, hey, Matt. Yeah, what happened at the range?
So, little slight
what happened to old Grandpa's gun?
Mix up. Not that they don't look at anything like at all.
They do look. They're the same
Except
size.
That they're like 3 inches longer.
It's the same. 6'5" is the same length as a 308. So, in all technicality, it should have worked. It's just 6'5" happened.
Why are you comparing
work? That would not work.
Tell the viewers why you're comparing the 6'5" and the 308.
He's just trying to make his situation better now.
Well, because I was shooting my 6'5", and I forgot I left 2 shells sitting, casings, or full brass casings, whatever people technically call them. And I pulled out the 308. Thought I grabbed the 308 box, which I did. Put a 308 in. Shot fine. It's like, okay. Put a 6.5 in. Didn't want to load. Didn't know why it didn't want to load. We unracked it. It came out flawlessly. So I'm like, dud round. Put this other round in. Happened to be the second 6.5. So
you put multiple ones in?
Yeah, but the first one went out.
The first one went out. So like we didn't think anything of
it. He couldn't get the chamber to close.
Because it's a lever action.
So he handed it to me, and I just jammed her down in there and popped her out. And it came out. So when he got the second one and it did the same thing, he handed it to me, and I was like, let me just do it again. Right? So I got it to close, and I went to eject it, and I was like,
It didn't come out. And then I'm like, probably 30 minutes later, I'm sitting there, because it messed with me. I'm still thinking. I'm like, huh. And I looked. My 308 and 6.5 box look exactly the same. Only thing that's different is 6.5, 308, and the brand name. Other than that, box look exact same. So I was like, let me look. I looked at my 308 box, only had 1 shell missing out of the full box. Looked at my 6.5 box, yeah, I was missing a couple. So then I pulled it out of the case, and I look, and I'm like, hey, John. He's like, what? I'm like, come here.
This says 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that say? He's like, it's 6.5. I went, huh. And, it took a minute for for I think him to like process it for a second.
Because I didn't think anybody would be that dumb.
And he was like, "You did not."
So
I went, "Yeah, I did."
So we tried to get it out.
With pliers and a knife.
Because that's what we had at the range. But every time we get the pliers in there to grab a hold of it, it would just grab a hold of that and the primer, and I was like, well.
You know what happens if you scream a primer too hard. Gun goes boom in your face and you die.
Hey, man,
what range did you guys go to?
Boyertown,
yeah.
There's a range in Boyertown?
Yeah, Boyertown Gun Club.
Who's in the gun club? You are?
He is. He can only take one person at a time. We can't all go.
How do you get into that?
You gotta
refer someone or something.
Well, yeah, you gotta bring somebody with you.
Which I want you.
I'm trying to get into one
That's
too.
so close
Me and my
now.
dad. But I'm down.
I want to go with Hunter and get in freaking Pikeville.
You gotta be 21.
How's Hunter in Pikeville then? Because his dad, because Big Mike.
It's Big Mike. Yeah, when I'm 21, I want to get membership.
Okay, but see, that's the only thing that like most.
Hunter's a member of Beckville too.
But that's the thing about most gun clubs though, because they have a bar on premises. You can't be. You have to be.
Boyertown does.
I know, but like most, you have to be 21 to get in there because they have a bar. Like, not even if you use it, they have a bar. So
if you guys bring your, if you shoot your bow more at them, they do 3D shoots every third Sunday. Boyertown does, and it's open to the public. You gotta pay. It's like $10, but I have to pay too. So if you guys want to go,
didn't you say you were taking up for the total archery challenge?
Well, I want to take you guys to Weavers and do it. They have like a 3D upstairs indoor range there, which is cool.
That's right. Yeah.
I do want to go to the TAC next year. I want to get ready for that next year.
There's one place in Lancaster my buddy was telling me about. It's just like it looks like a regular store. Like not many people know about it. I'll get the place for you guys, but it's like a regular convenience store. But like if it's only for if you're like you know sort of thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Weavers.
But they have a range They have a range upstairs, and it's like a full-on 3D range upstairs.
You know what? That's probably Weavers, dude.
Is that
Lancaster?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a grocery store. And they have like a hunting archery section, but it isn't advertised that they have a range upstairs. So when you go in, you go to the front and you're like, I need 4 whatever for the archery range, and they give you like your little ticket, and then you go up there and somebody's at the counter like, can you turn the lights on up there for me? And they go, yep, and you go up the steps.
Yeah, it is Weavers. Yeah.
Dude, have you ever been there?
I've never been there, but I've heard it.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it ain't the best thing, but it's upstairs of like a grocery store. It's pretty cool. They jam like 30 targets in there.
Well,
so,
and usually it's not cool because people don't know about it.
No. Most of the time, we're letting people up there.
As we just say the name.
They're doing it under the counter. Is it cash only?
Huh?
Do they do it under the counter? Is it cash only there? Or?
They probably don't even like advertise it because it's not like.
No, I think you can pay for it. I don't know. It's Amish, but
they don't.
It ain't
they
have lights. So.
They're Mennonite.
When you so like they have like these 3D targets, but they're so jammed in there that like you might have to shoot like an inch above the back of this one to hit the rings on the one behind it. They're so it's actually pretty fun, and the whole thing's plywood. So like if you hit low, usually you don't stick the arrow. It like snaps. Bounces into the wall in the back. They used to have a cobra up on like the back wall, at like head level, which was cool, except for the fact that you have to pull your arrow out. Like they're like trying to pull this thing out.
Dude, I'm telling you, I told you guys about the Bow Hunters Festival. I know you guys gotta try to come. It's so cool.
When
they
is
have
that
like
again?
They have like literal like you lose arrows and shit because like you're shooting it like towards like the woods, like it's outside.
Yeah.
And they literally have like this little train track, and they have a borer on it, and they change it out into like a deer and stuff, and it goes around a track.
Yeah, you gotta try to shoot while
hit
moving.
and like if your arrows hit the track, like it's like people are like, oh, like it's funny.
Well, that's when you buy. That's when you buy like 4 dozen arrows.
There's ducks on these metal poles that go around, and people shoot at them. If you hit the pole, their arrow like splits. But like I've smoked the duck.
At the TAC, they do like iron rhinos. So it's like this big steel like iron rhino, and then in the middle is they cut out the iron, and it's a little target of foam like this big.
They do that with the elk too at like 100 yards.
And you pay money for it, and like if you get it in, like you can like are you entered to win. But if you miss and you hit the steel, don't even go down there.
Your arrow's done.
I was gonna say there's something similar up there. They had this thing, and you could win a trip, like a boar hunting trip.
Yeah.
For free, but they had a metal plated boar and probably a 2x2 hole, and it was like $10, and you get one shot.
I personally
if you smoke it, you get a free trip.
We should all take a trip down to Texas and go helicopter hog hunting.
Did you look into the pricing on that?
It's probably insane.
Well, okay.
Because I did.
Well, I know a guy. Well, I know a guy
with a helicopter.
Don't get your hopes up because like you want to do it at night, obviously.
Right? I just do it during the day. Why would you do it at night?
Because you get to use night vision goggles in a helicopter, dude. And you're shooting
SEAL Team 6.
Also, it's like $8,000 per person.
Yeah. Well, see,
like if it was $8,000 for the four of us.
But see, here's the thing.
Maybe.
I know a guy who knows a guy's cousin who knows a guy who has a boat.
A boat?
Yeah.
You know a guy who knows a guy who knows.
What's weird is I know a guy that has a boat. It's Adam. You also know the guy.
Because the guy's me. Yeah. I have a boat as well.
Oh, not yet, buddy.
I told Matt.
Maryland, though.
Oh, those boats.
Oh, those boats.
Different.
Oh, those are still boats. They're still boats.
Where does this come into the helicopter hunting?
So we take our 4 minds together. We get a couple fans together.
No, we'll do. Just trim the motors on the back up really high, and it'll turn into a rotor.
So we'll see what I'm thinking. Just put the motor on upside down and just get really big fan blades and put them on there.
Yeah, I heard fiberglass boats are the best for going over rocks.
Too. I've heard fiberglass boats are the best to turn into a helicopter.
Yeah, they're water landings.
No, why do you think they call it the plastic ones though? Because they call it the sun dolphin for a reason. Dolphins go in the air, they jump.
Alright, I think you're getting a little too literal here.
Well, you see, I have big.
Instead of getting a helicopter hunt, we'll all just buy those paramotors. Like,
Yo, yes.
We'll just paramotors shoot the hogs.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, but anyways, we got a little off topic, but that
wasn't
funny.
off topic.
I would go helicopter hog hunting though if it was more
cheap.
Yeah.
Who's texting me?
There's one other thing with that bow hunters festival. Like, you bring your own bow, whatever. They have like a chicken like bake, bro, and they make all these chickens and like, bro, it's so good, and you get food, and then there's like raffles. There's this archery competition, like a timed thing where you gotta shoot all the clays as fast as you can. And like kids go there every year to do it. It's pretty sick, and they have like their recurves and longbows, and they're like,
oh yeah.
It's sick, and they're shooting like the little clays at like 15 yards. But like, you win like at the end if you have the fastest time. I don't know what you win, but because I never.
You win something.
But then there's the biggest thing is the running deer. It's so sick. It takes up like half of the fairgrounds. It's this big track 50 yards out with a deer that runs down it, and you gotta snipe it like 50. It's pretty sick.
You're leading like.
And I won a hat the one time because they put balloons on them, and if you're the one who shoots a balloon or one of the things on there, then you get to keep it, or you get a prize. And like the people come out and make sure.
Honestly, I don't want to keep I don't want to keep a shot up target. Why would I want that thing?
But then they just have like the regular 3D shoots, like at different like ranges. Like
they
have like a 20-yard one for little kids, and they have a 30, and then they have like 40 to 50. And they are all like increasing ranges, all outside. It's in this big fairgrounds. Then they have a wooded one where you walk down a trail and they have targets in the woods.
I want to do that.
Realistic situations. Like, it's pretty cool.
That's what
like up on a hill like a bear.
That's what me and Dad wanted to do in our woods. Because like we have 3 tree stands in there. Yeah. We're just like screw it. Just have buddies come over and we just set up targets in our woods.
Let me see when the date of it is, and you guys can.
Yeah.
What happened to that catfishing?
Tournament? I think we're busy for that.
Listen to this. Speaking of catfish, yesterday I was at Trout Run and there are flathead catfish in there. Let me tell you, I saw a 30-pound flathead.
Well, because they're spawning right now. Yeah, people go there catfishing.
Yeah, but it was in the weeds. I guess because they're spawning. But it was huge.
The fact that they're in there.
It was huge.
We should go there one night then.
We can mess around there.
We go to the Schuylkill, but we can go there.
The Schuylkill is, if you wanted to come to my house, or you guys did come to my house for the weekend, Schuylkill or Trout Run, whatever.
The other thing is, down near Schuylkill, remember we were at that boat launch? Up the way. If you go, remember that loop at the end?
Yeah.
If you park there, there's a nice open spot there where people were fishing. They didn't catch anything, but they were fishing down there. Because I fished to the right of them.
The loop. Where we were trying to do the little donuts around that little thingy.
Well, I wasn't, because I don't want to flip my truck. But yeah, you were.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm not even going to get on that whole topic of my birthday. Yeah. Coolant line, solid, new places.
Yeah. You leaked a little bit. Anyway, you guys doing any like chores or anything for deer this year? Like over the summer?
This year?
Anybody?
Probably not a food plot.
Yeah, I don't own any land, so.
I'm probably not going to do a food plot just because I can't really get a tractor back there. It's just way too thick. But
like I've been putting like supplements out, like minerals.
I picked up a couple new properties, so I'm probably gonna go.
Where?
not saying. But so I'm probably gonna go there. I'm gonna probably scout out there because that's where I'm gonna put. That's where I'm gonna put my.
Back of my house.
All right.
That's what. Well, mine's right out back and right across.
We already got $3 on the camera.
All right,
Yeah.
but when I do that, I go to jail.
Yeah, mine's right out back, and we got also picked up on right across the street from our neighbors.
We'll see. Maybe you guys can come over and do some doe management.
I got a
I'm sure
property.
there's plenty
This is
of
the
land.
last year I can hunt this property, so I need like all of y'all like to come over. We're just gonna push it out. And
I'm sure my dad probably wouldn't care if you guys hunted there too. Maybe.
I'm trying to let Big Mike let me back there. Big Mike ain't letting no one back there, but I'm gonna try.
Shoot, it's getting hot in here.
It is getting hot in here.
It's getting real hot in here, but you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah, I've been putting trail cams up different places. You know, putting minerals out, that kind of stuff. Not on public land, but you know.
Yeah, we got some stuff. We put like the minerals out and stuff.
I haven't put
On our
anything out
cameras
yet.
in our property, and then we used to have a feeder a long time ago, and then we used to have a food plot technically out like our backyard down. You know, like the back part of our yard where that food plot is.
Yeah.
That all used to be a food plot. But since we reran our gray water system, now it just floods it all out. It already used to be bad with getting wet down there, but now it's just really
Now
bad.
it's too bad. Yeah.
And it's just, that's why it's all high grass. You can't even cut it with the mower. So
That sucks.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been looking for new properties. We've been spotlighting a bunch.
yeah, we have.
Is it supposed to get nasty tonight? I heard it was supposed to, but I don't think
I
it's
heard it was
going
supposed to, but
I was gonna say because if it don't, spot.
he said he's going to bed.
I'm going to bed, bro.
He said he's old.
Yeah, you go to bed at like 9:30.
I do.
I don't know why.
I get tired.
From doing what?
Standing in Walmart for 5 hours.
I'm also forklift certified.
Well, yeah. But, yeah.
I'm buying you a shirt. I saw it. It's neon yellow, and on the front it says I'm forklift certified, and on the back it says it too.
I'll take it. I'm a medium, by the way.
I'm gonna buy it for you.
All right.
I was gonna ask Maddie what size you wear, but because I wasn't gonna tell you, but I just told you now.
So it's too late. Okay. Well, is that what you guys got?
I mean,
Do you have anything else you want to touch
I'm sure
up
we'll
on?
have some more stuff when the hunting season rolls around.
For
but
sure, for
That's
sure.
our plan.
We'll definitely have videos then because
And I mean, if we want to go into that was just a general podcast, I guess.
Yeah, we can go into detail on
We
other
could do
stuff.
maybe like fishing seasons in swing right now, bass.
Well,
So
Johnny-
we'd be-
Johnny
I
too-
would be able to talk for hours about that.
yeah, John ain't too fond on fishing. He don't like it too much. He doesn't like it too
I was
much.
like, I'll go, but like, if you were like, if it was hunting season and you were like, do you want to go fishing or do you want to go hunting?
I'd go fishing.
Hunting every day of the week.
I would go fishing.
Depends.
Like, you
Depends what time.
Honestly,
Well,
if
in
it was-
November, October,
If
I
it
ain't
was
going
hunting
fishing.
season and you texted me,
December,
do
yeah.
you want to go fishing? You wouldn't hear from me because I would already be hunting.
I think September, October, November. It sucks because that's like good time for fishing too because it's
Yep.
right before.
It's a
the
good time
winter
for
and they start
fly fishing
feeding
because the
up.
water's getting cold.
Well,
and the
even for
trout
bass.
are there.
Yeah, it's tough, but
I'm
I
not
like
letting that fly.
fishing
I'm
more.
not letting that fly fishing joke.
Small
come out.
game's my jam though for hunting. So
Oh, he's used to catching small fish, so might as well he's gonna want to shoot small game.
Yeah.
And that's the other problem with me with fishing is
How
I
many
only
more
catch big
ti-
fish. So
I took this kid out 3 times and he saw 3 pheasants. He saw pheasants every time. Let's just say that, and he didn't get one every time.
I would have got that last one though.
you know
that
what?
was your
it's
fault.
good that he didn't
Alright.
get one because
Yeah,
he
that's
was
the
getting
only
mounted.
thing that was
That's-
my fault was telling you to unload. And even
Yeah.
when I told you to unload, you should have had that shot and you clicked it.
Cause
Yeah,
my
you
gun.
did.
You
You
could have
reloaded.
maybe
You
had it
reloaded.
because it was flying straight away. You probably would have had it in one shot, but it clicked and you didn't rack your shell in.
Well, 'cause I literally sat there, I racked it
know.
it again,
And
had
then
my
you
gun
got
up-
so mad because you like frigged up your fingers when you like.
Yeah, my thumb was so bloody because I just
'cause you
shoved
was
it in
trying
there,
to like.
and it got caught on the gate,
Yeah. Ugh.
and I just ripped it out. It wasn't even worth it.
It was just crazy because I don't think we told you this, but it was Sully literally pointed on this thing like as we're walking out. Like we walked out, where I'm like, dude, it's getting so close to dark. Like I don't know.
Just unload.
I haven't gone like alone a lot either since I just started really going on my own. I mean, I'm only 21 anyway, so like going on my own is still fairly new. But
Yeah.
so I went with Matt the one night, and I don't know. I was just like, look, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know if the warden will be around. Whatever. Let's unload while we're walking out because you go out to the field, and then as soon as you get out to the field, there's a trail that goes out to the cars, and usually you unload there because you're not walking on the
Because
trail.
on both sides it's safe.
But
it's
literally,
safe
we
lanes.
get to the end of the field, right at the end of the sorghum and at the end of the grass, and we're unloading, and I'm like looking around for a second, and I'm like, where's Sully? He's standing like next to us, and he's staring right at this bush like of grass, like right at the edge of the path, walking right up the middle of the field. And I'm like, dude, I swear to God, don't even do it.
The worst part was,
and I'm like, get it. And he jumps in, and it's like, oh.
It was
literally
luckily it was
right
a
out
hem.
perfect. I'm like, no. I'm like, man.
Yeah, dude, I literally just unloaded my last shell and then bumped the slide forward, and then it. I'm like, are you?
I think you did have a shot or two at something else, but it might not have been a rooster. But you have shots at something else.
It was a
earlier,
hen that was like 50 yards
but
away.
I just
sent it.
Face. And it's like that's like after they stocked, you know, that's like middle of the season, so it was like
because we were
tougher once it gets middle.
Because I was walking ahead of you, and then me and you both walked past the bush, and then Sully hit the bush. He ran over to it on the backside to like prevent it, and it flew literally right over top of him.
Out into the
and
field.
I was like 20 yards away from him, so I tried running back. By that time, it was down over a hill.
It was literally so.
I don't know why he didn't shoot it. Well, because he was trying to get me.
I wanted you. You got mad at me a few times because I didn't shoot, but I literally just wanted you to shoot one, and you missed everything.
Besides the first time we went out in the first field, it's coming towards you. Boom! And he shoots it.
I mean, you said in all reality you didn't see that thing at all.
I didn't, but he said coming towards you.
I mean, it was. I thought it was because Sully ran up, and this time we were in pine trees, so it was open.
Yeah.
So this thing was just running.
They were just trails.
And Sully
like
just
down.
was on it, and it got up, and it went across us, but it was way out. So I ran outside of the pine trees, and there was this little opening before the hedge line. And, like, as soon as it flew into the opening before the woods and the pine trees on that hedge line, I blasted it, and it fell into the bushes and the
Luckily,
woods.
Sully was on it, though.
Yeah, luckily he was Dude, you gotta be careful, though. He'll shred your birds. You gotta
get him quick.
Yeah, you gotta be on him and, like, beeping him. Be like, no. But he'll find him. He'll be right there.
It's just, do you beat him, do him.
Yeah.
I might get one mounted if I get a nice one.
That one was a really nice one that we jumped. That big one.
Yeah, you want to get one with really nice tail feathers, really nice.
We were so disappointed.
Worth like getting a full mount, I'm still gonna take the tail feathers.
We were so disappointed that day because it's not Sully's fault because he's learning, but he was like 30 yards ahead of us, and we're trying to catch up to him, and he kicks 3 up.
Yeah, he has kicked some out. Way ahead of us.
And there was an absolute behemoth of a pheasant.
He's gotten some out for us.
Yeah.
And for you. You can't say you haven't had enough chances.
I'm just not used to pheasant hunting. I don't know.
Trust me, you'll know now not to lead them as much. Literally aim right for their head. That's like perfect.
Yeah, I was aiming.
Neck or head, you'll hit them right in the body, and then you're.
And that's another thing. I was very skeptical about shooting them when they were flying straight away. I didn't want to shoot them in the back. He was telling me I can, but
Trust me, dude.
In my head, I was like, I can't.
That's like the perfect shot, because you don't gotta worry about anything. You just gotta put it right on,
and bang,
because it's flying right away.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't pull myself together to shoot it flying away. I would sit there and
hesitate. Get mad about not getting one.
No, I'm not mad about not getting one. I could care less if I got a pheasant.
You know, my neighbor says if you miss, you gotta get your your shirt cut off.
For what?
Are we doing that?
You're missing.
Are we doing that if we go up to your cabin for beer? Are we doing that?
I don't care. Fuck yeah.
I ain't gonna have a shirt by the end of the trip.
Rifle falls on the same weekend as Bowfest. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really like. I said
I don't really like rifle hunting too much.
Like if you want to go up.
Rifle up there, trust me, is fun though.
Yeah, it is. It's not.
Yeah,
like
it's fun.
And we're gonna be on our own property. We don't have to go to the game lands.
The fun part about PA
and the game lands up there is not like here.
It's so big.
It's not like here. Trust me.
Well,
it's
I know.
So nice
but the fun part about PA hunting is doing this and you're standing the whole time.
Yeah,
as bullets are flying. Well, because that's the thing.
And waving your orange hat.
Well, what else we can do
PA has the most hunters in all of the country.
I think it does.
It does. It's number one.
Or it's
very close. But I'm pretty sure it has. PA has the most.
States are.
Yeah.
PA has the most hunters. That's why we were loading the queue and it's 160.
Another thing, go for bear up there.
Yeah.
You can also go. Turkey is really good up there. Okay. We always see them.
Yeah.
Gone, and I almost got one. I told you guys about it the one
Guess
time.
Guess what I just saw on freaking Oberholzer the other day. A strutting
timer.
Yeah, with 2 hens out in the field, all puffed up. Like, where were you? Like, it wasn't Oberholzer. It was Green Hill. I was coming up Green Hill, and it was in the field. Don't do it. There it is.
That's a really good call.
I know. All the talents this kid have are not useful in any life scenario besides
I
hunting.
used to be able to do a duck call like this.
That sounds like a rabbit, like a predator call.
Wait.
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 What's Hunter's? Hunter's
dove.
He does the dove call really well. I can't even do his. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't do that. You gotta like do something with your thumbs.
Yeah, but my dad can do it too.
I can't do
I
it.
can just do the turkey.
All right,
It's
I'm
like,
sweating.
woo-woo.
Yeah.
I'm in
You guys have anything
a
else?
sweating.
no, I'm in a damn
All right.
sauna.
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys.
See you guys.
Seeing you.